Yes, thank you, Sheever. Thank you, Pandas, and welcome everybody to Talon vs. Team Spirit here.
Have you played it?
No.
No, of course not.
I wouldn't play this disgusting build. Keep it as far away from me as possible. Early trade action. Yatoro did not like what he found up on that high ground, and the body box cannot exist because of Firefly, but they should get him here. First blood for Jabs. See, that's what casting's all about.
I know. That's
what
what
keep transitioning.
That's what Jenkins couldn't do earlier.
Right.
But the Collapse Magnus, we all know how good he is as another blood grenade as Miposhka.
Oh,
he's gonna burn down or what?
This early lane is a disaster for him. He couldn't even get to it. He had to walk away up here. Now he's gonna have to TP back. Can't even really bring too much regen. He's gonna buy a mango. Yatoro not happy about his Undying's impact early on, and Mira will get the return. He is absolutely zooming here. 470 MS early for 23 Savage, and the skirmishing continues as Yatoro just abandons his support for the Lotus.
Oh, Ollie is up here too. Hello. Huh.
This is a lot of commitment for Yatoro. Another Tombstone.
Tombstone dropped.
Plus 125 though. Jabs. He's just soaking up the extra gold, and Makoto looking for the dive.
Oh, he can look for the blade. Nope. Oh, he got him.
That must have been like a max damage hit.
Yeah, it must have been. That was okay. A trade as Yatoro top. He's still alive. Finally will fall.
To combat Talon fighting through their Timbersaw, these two 1v1s are great for Talon.
Yeah, I mean, oh, you come back bottom and you insta-dive?
You dropped the XD.
Oh,
you dropped the XD back on him.
Oh, Laurel? Okay, lift, Vortex, Blood Grenade, Lotus. He has a Lotus still. Oh no.
Oh my god, he's gonna turn it around too?
He's living, right? He's gonna...
Oh! The caster curse comes through. Welcome to the desk, Khezu, as you just sealed 23 Savage's fate right there.
Let's go with Chakram. That seems like a decent enough.
And here's another question. Are you feeling it? Oh, we're going to see a jump here onto Q under his tower. This is another deep go. Just going to sacrifice the support here. Don't even know if they need the lasso, but it'll secure it. I feel like Team Spirit are unsure where to go on the map, and they're trying to force it in mid. I mean, they have a regen on Laurel.
That's not where they want to be. And 23 Savage, he read the move. He drew exactly on the map what they were doing, but they'll go in Q in mid. Looks like they'll pick up that one for free.
All right, at least this Tombstone is not going to get farmed. So they try and get a little bit of a collapse with a Flesh Golem into Makoto, trying to pick off the supports first. They'll get him in Makoto. He's left in no man's land. I guess 5th time is the charm. As Team Spirit jam their Flesh Golem Tombstone Storm into the mid lane for Talon and eventually clean up. The tips go out and the Stolen suck. Now there's a high value spell because now you have the Pugna Storm. And Jabs was not ready for it. The resources back into Laurel. He'll make him work. He'll just TP out, and he will survive.
This is insanely big for Spirit, because also look in the meantime. Yatoro and Collapse are just farming.
Especially since they didn't really have stacks to rely on. They had to find it in the fight somehow. Get this Empower working, and a quick smoke from Talon. They're looking up mid, and Miposhka will be the sacrifice for that Blink reveal. Mid lane is just not safe for anybody in this game. Laurel will poke his head.
Oh,
the RP! Collapse sets it up. Brings the buffet to Laurel, and he feasts. Witchblade put to use instantly. Going to be a nice tool versus the Templar Assassin as well. Makoto lucky to escape with his life. I was about to say, little damage power spike.
Okay.
They love this man.
And that's better than his hold Jabs.
RP.
There's a chakra, baby.
Big kill, and yeah, turn that Timber right back around against him. And that was a double damage Arcane Rune for Laurel. That Crystalist Makoto.
I do like the shard on him.
We got silence. The shard. The turnaround potential into the lasso. Lotus Orb does not save Laurel as he goes down, and now you just have to rely on that Tombstone. Flesh Golem going to work on the back end. As 23 comes up, he will clean house and force the TPs out of Team Spirit. Luckily to get out of there with everybody, because that initiation backfired very hard with the reveal off the shard off Makoto. And the Bloodseeker.
What a stupid item. That shouldn't work.
Way too good.
Come on. I just dodged Mel Strike like that. Miposhka.
Stolen. Jab's gonna try and force the fight. Pugna Ward doing some work. Collapse looking for the skewer, but only hit the Timber, and he's straight back out of there, but into the clutches of Yatoro as he Radiance burns him and steals his Agi. All he can do is Shadow Amulet his way.
I want to push the map forward and try to get something done, but now Spirit, they're looking for the aggressive move here, and they have an aggressive ward in the triangle. But they're looking on mid.
Q is going to have a decent angle here. He has the high ground, he has the vision, and he'll find Laurel, but that lift is instantly there. And I mean, there's your last one. And there's a better RP. 3 heroes skewered in from Collapse. 23 is going to try and turn the fight. Tombstone is going to live through all of this as you throw harpoons, but he got ruptured. Q will not make it out here as Ollie looks next to follow. How much can 23 get done on the backside of this fight? Laurel out of mana. Jabs hits him with the chakram. Will claim his life. 2 down for each side. Talon finding some momentum in this engagement. Still have that Aegis online. And Yatoro, it hits nighttime. The moon comes out. Vision advantage back towards Team Spirit's way. He will go back and get this Radiance Burn on Makoto with the Flesh Golem pop. He wants that life #1. He is running out of saves here. And he will TP as well. So Spirit get what they want, but it got canceled.
He canceled his TP, right?
What the hell just canceled it?
Okay, silence.
Oh, the Atos from 23 locks Yatoro in. Did not expect that one. And now that harpoon is not going to save you.
Nice blade.
The jabs pop. It will claim his life. Where did that Atos come from on 23? The follow-up on the RPs is not that convincing though so far.
Yeah, it's very slow. That's Q.
Yatoro continuing to poke, but does not like what he sees. Going back for a butterfly.
So there's the Radiant split. Seen it a few times now.
Yep, we'll finish up the Nullifier. So this build's starting to come alive here. As you will have the burn in the early game and the utility in the later parts. They find a Rubik. He's not dead yet though. The pop dealing a significant amount of damage. And Laurel trying to finish up jabs. Now that that shield is out, he's all alone. The Gleipnir going to try and turn it around. Oh, that was a whirling death from hell. As 23 just cleans them all up. The Bloodseeker, 700 MS here. He rides the coattails of jabs for a 4-man wipe.
Holy shit, how much damage did he just do on Timber?
No idea, but it just removed him from the game. Guaranteed to see everything. They'll run into Yatoro. Probably not the hero they wanted here.
He's not holding a TP at the moment on Yatoro. I don't know if they clicked him.
Where did his TP go? It went the same place as Radiance went. Let's see if he can take the man fight. Q is immediately taken out by Laurel, just putting that BKB to use. They found a quick silence on Yatoro, but he fishes his way out of there.
Ain't gonna ask more questions.
I don't think they're super... I don't think there's anything super obvious to just disjoin in this game, outside of a leash off the pounce. Maybe he's that afraid of it. I mean, Manta's not bad on this hero. He's right-clicking for 245, but does he want to get in a man fight with Yatoro? That is the big question, and that question will be answered very soon as they're pushing high ground ward for Talon. Sees everything.
Okay, Rupture.
Rupture immediately onto Yatoro. This fight already seems difficult as Collapse is caught in the chakram into the lasso. This fight an absolute disaster for Spirit. High ground ward placement for Talon, way too good. They're going to probably throw the Aegis on him a second time unless they want to give it to 23 to try and siege with. There was a trap in the pit for Spirit. Stolen trap, but it quickly got killed, and I don't think this is a contest. I think you're going to have to play for some high ground defense here. Some classic Magnus high ground defense.
Yeah, if there's ever a teamfight popping out, you need Laurel to go first. I think Collabs, you need to make it as easy as possible.
There is that Manta. He's going to send it in here. Scouts Spirit out as they retake their triangle.
Decay not very strong against illusions.
It is not doing anything. Collapse will clean up Makoto's courier. That had MKB on it. What the hell was that harpoon? Nobody knows. Collapse going to disjoint the fight in Laurel's in first.
Laurel.
They found the Pugna. There's the Nullifier. Quick burst on the saving support. They'll clean up the ward as well. How much do Team Spirit want to push the advantage, though? It seems like Jabs does not care if his team is dead. He will force the advantage. Hex picked up for Laurel in the middle of this fight. See if he can put it to use. This is a deep dive by Talon. Team Spirit, they need a punish. There's that Hex. Looking for the stacks on Q. They'll pick up the second support now. 5-on-3 for Team Spirit. If I'm Collapse, I'm looking for anything, but they're just going to back off. Respect the cores here from Talon. Do a little dewarding here. This is the period where Team Spirit feel happiest on the map.
That's Mapushka. Easy cape dodge. Dead. That was a good try. Do we have a gem on Team Dire?
The fact Gossamer Cape came up again.
I mean, this item is
like, what is 4-second cooldown? It makes no sense.
Oh, we have another kill again.
And Ollie's gone again. Another opening for Team Spirit. Mirror will pay the return price here, and that means Laurel just has to get the hell out. You are slowing down this Aegis period a little bit here for Talon. I mean, they haven't gotten to your base with it. They haven't pushed you in.
They're about to now, though.
Yeah, and they have a Hex on Jabs. You're talking about universal items on a universal hero. This Timbersaw is hitting for 320.
Yeah, I was about to quiz you. Who hits harder, TA without refraction or Timber?
It's Timber.
It's Timbersaw.
That's not even close. That's what the D patch is for. The roots of Dota. Talon. 9k gold lead. They'll try and push their advantage. Aegis is timing out here in 50 seconds for Makoto. You do not want to get caught in some skewer play against the best Magnus in the world. Collapse. He's looking, maybe waiting for this timer to drop down a little bit more. Laurel, he's going to poke first, give the vision for Collapse. They're just trying to set up an RP. Can he find it? He's still looking. The lasso turnaround, his BKB is gone. The RP, it does not do enough here as Laurel evaporates Yatoro trying to clean up this team fight without the Storm. There is no buyback on Laurel here. 4v5 for Spirit. Aegis out in 20 seconds. But that overcommittal, they're going to pay a huge price for Makoto. He wants everything
Stolen
here.
blood mist.
And he indeed will mist him down. The skewer not on the mark. Mira, he will steal another blood mist. One is not good enough for this man. He must reset it. They retain their gem. But that is both cores and all of your damage out of the fight. That was Scotty buyout for Yatoro. Both dead for 50 seconds plus here. No buys. It's going to be at least a lane for Talon. Didn't even have to use that Aegis.
Is this going to be like 2 racks?
It might
probably.
It might be more.
You could even force your fours if you really want to.
I mean, you can jump here too, right? You probably know there's no buybacks if you're looking at those items.
I mean, as soon as someone steps forward, you can hex them and just try to kill them.
I guess they're going to respect the Tombstone here. Abyssal done for 23. These man fights are not getting any easier as this game progresses. And level 25 is already online for Jabs. The double chakram.
Holy babes, this guy is scary as hell.
So damn big.
So what are we doing? Are we going to hit the top tower? Yes, we are.
Staying around for sure. You force that buy or you take the fight. Collapse. He's ninja geared.
There's no RP either for 40 seconds.
That's a big problem. That RP, it just got forced off the overcommittal too. That is not how Collapse wants to use it.
Here's the Manta Timber.
Look at the building damage. It's absolutely out of control. They're going to let the illusions do the work. They're actually doing a pretty decent job, surprisingly. This is disgusting. How is this allowed in the game of Dota 2?
Miposhka's doing it.
Miposhka's like, team.
He's pinging it too.
Jabs, he has a blink of his own. Working for the blink hex with the double chakram and the flamethrower. Timber is almost max slotted. Plus those right clicks to follow it up. If he finds the jump, I think you're just gone.
Q.
That's an Aeon disc. Mira will be okay here on the initiation. Illusions gets in. Yatoro is ruptured again. Mobility taken away, but can Talon follow up on it? It appears not. Laurel's going to look for the counter initiation. Quick hex. It gets Lotus back onto Jabs. It'll buy more space for Team Spirit to try and reset this fight. Mira looks like he will go down despite his Aeon disc's efforts. Buyback from him. They're going to try and turn. They finally get the Harpoon Skewer connection. Jabs brought in really deep, but where's the damage?
Another rupture.
It's number 2 on Yatoro. He can't play Dota. This man needs some Lincoln Spears or something. He needs all of those to collapse. Ask for it that last TI, and they're not here. As 23 goes in with the Blood Mist and tries to claim anybody he can get, but it's just going to be Mira again. Or is
he didn't get to the high ground.
The chain, the silence. He has another chain. But he will not escape the Gleipnir. I mean, it's just Mira going down twice. Somebody help the man.
Into a DD rune as Jabs. Hello.
Yes, they're still back. It hits nighttime RP to secure the last one, trying to buy time. Jabs. It is not enough. The Timber Saw will fall. Huge opening for Team Spirit. They skewer 23 back. Ollie back.
Another rupture on Yatoro.
Yeah, the ruptures, they just keep coming. At the right clicks, they're way too strong here. 23 cannot stand his ground. He falls. Yatoro will pay the price. Double chakram going in for Jabs off the buyback. Cleans up Miposhka, and there is nothing to stop this Timber if Yatoro is off the field. Another buyback for Team Spirit. They really want to contest this Roche. That's way too damn good. We'll hit his level 25 extra fraction instances. That's a lot.
This TA is a hard kill now. I think unless you skewer your Makoto into your team, I don't think he's dying. Sure, you have the refresh now on Collapse. That will help you in the next fight.
It's a big deal.
It is.
But are you equaling the ruptures coming out from this blood? How does Yatoro play these fights? He will finally pick up a Lincoln's, my god.
That makes sense. Like
he just needed them for 45 minutes here.
Okay, they're gonna smoke up. I mean, Yatoro doesn't have buyback now anymore though, since he did commit to gold. They do have to...
Oh, what a jump! He got the Aegis! Laurel, god, shutting up the haters. He will get lassoed here. Q finds him. I mean, he's gonna come back. If you're Team Spirit, you gotta help your boy out. A single RP, the right clicks aren't enough from Collapse. They will get Makoto. Laurel with the play sets up a huge opening for Team Spirit, and they're going to try and collect everything. Jabs, this is his dieback. Where's the help? Where's the support? Team Spirit, they don't want him. He's too tanky. He's too big, and he's too bad. And Miposhka, there's no trees left. Where did all the trees go? That is a long time you're sitting there waiting for Yatoro to build up some stats.
You're definitely dying if you're getting double RP. Does Yatoro, hello my friend, silent.
Hello my friend indeed, he will get ruptured, but the Gleipnir, the AoE stun that was promised, and Yatoro, 23 has had his number from the beginning to the end with that Atos. Yatoro does not like it now just as much as he did not like it back then. If I'm Talon and I see this Rubik there, I know I have a 5-on-4.
Yeah, it's goal time, baby.
Well, the other option is maybe you can cut him off getting back.
That's a good one too.
That's what they're looking, yeah.
Okay.
They're going to take a decent position here, throw out the traps. This Observer, still up for Spirit, sees everything. Laurel's going to go for the jump, does not find Q. A game of cat and mouse of Spirit in bat.
Okay, Yatoro looking for more.
Finally gets the Hex connection. He's just gone. They do not find Mira on the backside, and Q not able to find the initiation. Now the nighttime vision starting to come into effect. Full force has Collapse scouting over these traps. That's a gem on the ground, by the way. Nobody wants it. It will get pinged out here. Collapse says, I do not have the slots. Somebody with less strength than me picked this up. Never mind, I will drop my boots for it. You plebs, must I do everything?
Okay, here. Everyone has buyback. You've got to contest this if you're Talon.
You absolutely have to.
There's no way you can give.
There's a Tombstone, there's a Stolen Chakram, and there's double RP waiting for you. Somebody is just going to have to throw their body in the pit. Roshan going down. Buyback from Q to start the fight. They're going to skew the illusions out. They were too threatening here. Yatoro picks up Aegis. Laurel gets everything else. Talon are going to take this fight into the Roshan advantage. Do they even want to do that as Collapse? He's going to TP out. Jabs. He just forced them all out of the area, and Yatoro, he got left alone. They abandoned Yatoro. He got flip-flopped again. That's his first life. They just left him to dry.
What the froge, guys?
The fish is going to get fried. He's dead a second time for sure. What the hell, boys?
You cannot be happy about that one.
Swift Blink for Makoto and Arcane Blink for Collapse. We got the trifecta.
We've got all the blinks, baby.
That's right. What do they all combine into?
I don't know, super mega blink. Zero cooldown.
Sounds pretty hype to me.
Sounds like some tsunami farm and shield
Trident Blink.
Trident Blink. Bring it back in 30 seconds. Tier 5 items, Yatoro.
There's a ward for Talon, but the jump, it's going to be a Hex. Three-man Vortex into the RPs. Can Collapse chain it up? You bet he can. Round 2, they're not dying, though. The Timber, they're just all living.
Yatoro's dying.
How is nobody dead here? I don't understand. Makoto finally drops double Chakram. Will clean up Yatoro. He has no buy. How did that go so goddamn wrong for Team Spirit? As they're going to try and salvage this engagement, it's going to have to be massive jumps from Laurel. Collapse forced in the buyback. Makoto insta-buy. They're going to try and run down mid on Talon. TP to the outpost. They want to end this game. They know Yatoro is out for 100 seconds. Manta Illusions cleaning up the Tombstone. Laurel, he's looking for Ollie on the backside. He wants the Skelly Boy, but he will not get the Skelly Boy, and he's out of mana. Got to use that Cheese Sun. Have any of the cheeses been used? 23 used one. He has another waiting. BKB coming up in 40 seconds.
Horn toss
for the fight. That is a very deep skewer. Can they make anything of it? They don't have the nullifier that Yatoro has.
Okay, Laurel can pull him next.
Pulling him in. It's out. It's even deeper. The fountain. Let it do the dirty work. Jabs. You went too far, son. He does have a buyback, but the throne, the space. It's all just space for Makoto. Double Gleipnir. The lasso. The vortex to try and counter initiate. But there's no damage follow-up in 23. He is just punching through all of Team Spirit here. Back door? That's a glyph. Never mind, I'm blind. Makoto trying to finish off the throne. The Chakram on Laurel. He has a single buyback.
Back for round 2.
Pull. He's looking for 2. He gets
Horn toss.
Was that what you wanted on the skewer? It pulled him away. He's going to have to re-jump, but the throne is just gone. And Team Spirit will finally drop in this game 1 as Yatoro gives him the GG from the underworld. He did not even get to play that last fight.
I mean, actually, what a sick game. How is this such a back and forth?
I have no idea.
Yeah, you've actually convinced me. They needed a Giga frontliner, and Tide is probably the most of that in Dota from the offlane. It's a tighter Underlord.
Didn't get the deny quite off with his Vortex, but yeah, as you said, both. Mapochka, I mean, he's just getting the Darkseer Clockwork.
I definitely cursed the shit out of him here as Yatoro will leap in to try and save him, but it will not be enough. Early time dilation point is nice. Let his boy come through.
Here comes Roboman.
Yeah, he surged, he's shelled, but he's also kind of slow.
Run it up, brother.
Oh, he has move speed advantage now. The nighttime move speed got removed from Hira here, and he will run him down.
Hit the cog. Meteor hammer him. Do something.
Collapse says no.
Just slightly.
I mean, their lineup's pretty slow and clunky, so you just get to 1 or 2 items on all your cores. You should be happy taking the 5-on-5s. Especially if Yatoro can join them. Quick go on Makoto. He did get silenced in the Vortex. Hookshot going to try and buy some space as well as the Stomp, and now
Rainbow
the
TPs.
Yeah, they're coming in, but he is out of there. And Q cleans up Mapochka with that level 6 timing. Laurel gets the turnaround. Shield Rune helping him out.
Yeah, I don't really blame him for not going in there, as now Spirit's map looking pretty good. Got the bot tower, got the mid-tier 1. Got a quick kill up top. Might lose their top tier 1 in response to Mapochka with the Nikes.
The old ankle breaker. Gonna force out a little more spells, but I mean, is this a fight you want to take without the Chrono?
I'm not sure, as they're here. Mira with Cog stolen.
And Collapse has no TP. He's currently a pig in the river trying to pig pull his way up here, but it is very slow. Somehow, Spirit able to fight back in this. That Tidehunter is
Triple
coming in
bash.
eventually. And yeah, the bash is out from Yatoro. He has worshipped the faceless void god, and it is returning
Another
his
triple.
favor. What is going on with this man? Laurel pays the price on the back end. Ravage going to hit 2 with a nice little anchor smash and a gush for jabs. And that'll be another kill for Yatoro. Those out a second time dilation. 23, he was looking, but there's nobody home.
You know, setting it up like this?
We're not telling him to throw. That would be unprofessional. Guys.
That would be. Oh, poke shot. Okay.
This is a tanky watermelon. They have a decent amount of control and damage. He's trying to walk it all off, and he will go down. Mira short to follow. Team Spirit just lingered way too long in that top lane. Talon running back. Pull a page out of their book from game 1 and say the first one doesn't work, the second and the third will.
And the 4th and the 5th will too. No, I like it from Talon. You forced out the global earlier. Same with the Ravage and the Chrono, so Team Spirit have no business being up here anymore.
At some point, you're getting 1,000 GPM off.
That sounds sick.
A little Kobold.
I love
And then
shuffling
you
1,000 GPM.
Yeah, exactly. Haste Rune spawns. Yatoro doesn't want it. He wants Ollie. We'll get neither.
Makoto will have it.
Yeah, should have gone for the rune.
have.
Oh, sick 2-man Chrono, and he has the damage because Maelstrom is already online. Yatoro. I don't know if that was an intentional bait, but he got them both.
Beautiful.
Absolutely sick here from Yatoro as he is having such a damn good game on the Faceless Void. There's just no pressure going into him. 3-0 and 2. Mask of Madness, Maelstrom already done. He's going to steal the Ancient stacks. Oh, man, you cannot let these go of your Talon.
Well, you just did. And this guy is the scariest Void as, okay, time walk, time dilation onto Q. Ravage. Meteor
Hit
hammer.
on 2, the hammer to follow up, trapped inside your own cog. You're not going anywhere. Yatoro's laying in the bashes. We know he has the RNG ready. You're just going to have to surge out of here, and that's another kill going your way.
Nope.
Hero with his
Surge
own
away,
looking for the
brother.
Wisdom Rune. It's a chase. Oh, he doesn't want the Wisdom
Go
Rune.
south.
But when you're getting the huge core kills off the Chrono, you don't need too much here to feel good about your game. And honestly, this lineup has not felt slow.
No, not at all. And also, if you're popping your Chronos or Ravages for like 1 bonus kill and then you go back to farming, I think you're chilling.
Oh yeah, you're super happy with
Okay,
that. Hook
nice
shot will
hook.
somehow go through the collapse and find Miposhka. 2-man chains, that is super nice here as the Earth Splitter is going to come through and not
Blood
hit
grenade.
anything. That is right, the blood grenades continue to rain. I mean, Collapse is way too tanky to commit on here. It's going to be a problem for him during this portion of the game. Where's your damage going into the Tidehunter? You don't have breaks, you don't have stack-based cores. Laurel does get chained, but he is okay here, and he's surged away. Miro will choose him over himself. Tank the stomp and say, remember me, brother. Remember what I have done for you. He is very tanky. He did steal Morph earlier, so he has almost 2,000 HP.
Continue your job. Go say some words.
This isn't even my job.
Go say some words. Come
What do you
on.
mean continue my job?
Continue, please.
1K lead for Team Spirit here at the
There you go.
19-minute mark. They're going to jump Q again. Look for some more intelligence steal. It's just a feeding frenzy out here from Miposhka as his brain continues to grow up to 12 int. Team for both games, but it might just be better for Team Spirit. Looking at how dependent Talon are on the magic damage in these early fights. Laurel's going to lead the charge and find a really good target in jabs. They do not want to pop the global on him, though. Did not know his Greaves.
BKB completed.
Yeah, that's a big BKB. 2-man hook shot. Makoto in with the BKB, but he gets globaled, and they're trapped in the cogs. And
Chrono.
Yatoro, he just lines up 3, the hammer coming down on their heads. There is no escape from the control here as Team Spirit are going to try and run through this fight. 4-man crack hits them all. Jab's trying to make something happen on the back end of this, but can't help but feel like the damage is done. And of course, the second ult waiting for 23, who's going to have to try and walk this off as his own version of Yatoro, but not nearly as powerful. That cog backfired real hard on Q and locked his cores in a prison they did not agree to.
I mean, you need to like try to smoke around maybe and kill the subs?
I mean, you need a large vacuum wall. That's
Yeah,
tough.
you do.
You got to find the backline, get Makoto in there, take this silence out of the team fight. Easier said than done, of course. Yatoro, he's going to push high ground here. No Aegis, did not finish the Scotty either. But he has all the confidence in the world. The Hex going out on Makoto. They're going to try and burst him. Chain the Ravage. But Yatoro did not commit. Now he commits.
This is awkward.
This is very awkward. Will he finish Makoto
He's
in this?
living.
He's alive. What the hell just happened? Either way, Makoto, he does not
die.
survive. The Remnant is not enough. And now 23,
permabash.
he is going in, bashing up Yatoro. That Earth Splitter got him low, but not low enough.
Fast
And
pick.
He is chasing. He is trying to finish him off. Chase him down with the time walks. These silences are so damn annoying.
Void
But
on void
he
action.
will have the time walks. which void is better, the water void, the space void. One of them was a lot more expensive to buy for sure. Collapse trying to survive for his life on the backside as 23 continues the duel of fates. Collapse will fall into Talon's base. He cannot get out of there and eventually gets run down, and still an impossible initiation target here for Talon. They want to go on him, and they just walk up and find Q. Be a nice little poke on the clockwork. He is tanky. They get a decent wall. They're going to suck Yatoro back in, but he leaps back out. And 23, he commits his BKB. This has got to be the time where Talon get the fight, but the chrono. It's just on 23 Savage. He's tanking it up. Hookshot going to buy some time. Global to try and disengage. Earth Splitter hits absolutely nothing, and Hookshot got stolen. See if Mira can turn it around the Ravage. It catches 2 on the backside, and the Hammer. It comes down and lands as well. Laurel gets picked off, though. 23 going absolutely ham. Took out Yatoro in the middle of all of it. The Water Void is supreme here, and now it is bashing up Collapse. Those ults came up, but they did not do Team Spirit any good, as Talon somehow just jam it into the AoE and win the exchange.
That was a very nice wall back with the fall off on 23 Savage.
Surge, or will he? Jabs just knows. This man, his brain is too big. Well, that was a nice little audio interaction.
Love it.
He wants to be the Slark from last game.
Checks out.
So I guess that didn't end too well for him, so I don't know why he wanted that.
It didn't.
Jabs has a Hex of his own to go along with his Blink. The initiation power from Talon is a lot stronger than it used to be. He'll get debuted on Mira.
Oh, get ticked out.
Man, Mira's had a rough 2 games here. It just feels like he's getting gone on every fight. And there's no one else frontline.
At this point now, there's just too much garbage that can jump you.
Interesting as Collapse just plants himself next to 23. They have a peace treaty, it would appear. 23 beginning the siege of the base. A minute left on this Aegis. Probably wants to pop it soon, but the question is, do you want to get it popped in Spirit's base where you can get chronoed on the return?
Healing off of the Kraken man.
They're going to pull him in.
Forcing a BKB.
Is it enough to commit to the fight? This Aegis is only up for 30 seconds. This is getting a little weird timing-wise. Yatoro's going to man up, try and claim the first life. At least poke it down.
I would have loved to beat him 20 minutes ago, but now it's changed. Yatoro mid.
They're going to chase him down. He's just going to turn with the chrono, try and man up. Pops BKB. Does he have the damage from Makoto? Nope. Not even close. And that cheese goes off as well.
Global.
That global a little late and not doing it much good. Yeah, Team Spirit need to get the hell out of here. And 23 Savage is not going to let him. That Scotty is completed. He is the Void. It's his time to shine. And Makoto chases down Miposhka. You said it, the support's not having fun in this game anymore, though. The turnaround, the Ravage on top of the vacuum, the Hammer coming down, it'll finish off the Ember Spirit here. 23, he needs to find some action in this fight. Makoto instantly back to the Remnant, back into the numbers advantage for Talon. Spirit do not have a lot of buybacks on their own. They're not committing them. Yatoro, he has no ulti. He has no hope in this fight. He is adapted down. He's gone for 90 seconds. No Yatoro Faceless Void, despite the game he had. They could not close it out, and that is just the game. All it takes is one bad team fight, Khezu, and one bad chrono.
Damn, dude,
they just lack of damage.
Literally lost within like 1 or 2 fights.
Came out of nowhere.
Just 1 or 2 disjointed plays from them. 23 Savage on this Morphling. I mean, this water hero, he's just not okay. They played incredibly well around him.